Greetings and beyond anew, and welcome to the current installment of What If Deku Was the Reincarnation of Jugo, Part 6. Okay, so where we last left off, we had just finished the USJ, and I had also introduced Gentle Criminal and La Brava, and giving them curse marks. La Brava had the heaven, while Gentle had the earth. And if you haven't seen my past video, I suggest you watch that so that way at the end you'll know what they look like in their second stage forms. Okay, now onto All Might. Right. He also saves Tsukauchi, which allowed him to evolve into his second stage curse mark. Which, if you haven't seen one of my past videos, that he looks like in his second stage curse mark, he's still the same body shape as and height of his muscle form, but also having claws that protrude that come out of his body, making him look like the 2003 version of the Shredder. Okay, so yeah. Anywho, let's see. Okay, so yeah. Now that that's out of the way, okay. Hey, let's get into the video. Okay. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so then Aizawa gives them the whole speech about starting with the sports festival, and then after that, they will be doing training, and during that week, so we skip to the first day of their training. Each one is training by themselves in Class 1A and B. So Izuku is also called by All Might, telling him that he's found two more candidates to be given curse marks, and he also told him that he also evolved his curse mark into stage 2. Okay, so yeah. Anywho, they tell them Deku is told Gentle and the Robber stories, and that All Might can vouch for them because Tsukauchi used his quirk on them, and he's already met Tsukauchi as well. Also, yeah. Anywho, hold on. Sorry, if you heard anything, that was me burping. Excuse me. Sorry, I kind of had a little itch that I needed to scratch with. Anywho, that's why I didn't cover my mouth. Well, okay. Anywho, after that, okay. So La Brava, she and Gentle, they both get their respective curse marks, which I've already said. La Brava gets the heaven, while Gentle gets earth. Okay, so yeah. Anywho, and then All Might shows off his second stage curse marks to the three of them. Well, to Izuku, because they already saw his second stage curse mark before he de-transformed from his curse mark state. Okay, so yeah. Anywho, La Brava and Gentle all all they both witnessed a sparring match between stage 1 curse mark of both Deku and All Might, and they are shocked to see what the kind of a power boost that they just got from it. Okay, so yeah. Anywho, the uh, by way of them sparring, just using their curse mark stages, and with only using let's see, 20% of one for all for both of them, as well. Oh, so yeah, they are in awe. Well, they did a little sparring at 20% first, and then they activated their first stage curse mark to show the difference. Okay, so yeah. Anywho, okay, so base level, Deku. Okay, also, he instructs All Might to use his second stage curse mark form in training Labrava and Gentle over the week. While Deku practices some let's see. He practices using all of his jutsus in order to be able to scale them down from the power that they have. And during the 4th day of the week training, that's when Gentle Criminal and La Brava, they both mastered their first stage curse marks. Because they've also not only been training with All Might in the second stage curse form, they've also been getting advice from him, but mostly Izuku. Okay, so yeah. Anywho, now Deku starts having a spar between him and his 3 apprentices in the ways of the curse mark arc. So yeah. Anywho, the Bravo and Gentle go all out in their curse stage 1 curse marks arcs, and since this is just a friendly spar, they now can handle 10% of one for all. Also, Deku and All Might, they only use their first stage curse mark forms, while only going at 10% of all for one. And this during this training, it will also allow him to increase his overall percentage control of one for all. And then by the night before, so we skip ahead, and this will all just be sparring between them. 3-on-1 sparring. Okay. And the night before, they trust Labrava and Gentle with the secret of one for all, and they are shocked to know the power and origin of said power one for all. And they vow to take this secret to their graves, and that they will help their curse mark sensei and curse mark elder sibling in learning that they will help defeat all for one. And okay. Okay, so yeah, anywho. Who? Okay, so yeah, anywho, let's get back into the video. We skip ahead to the next day. A Labrava and Gentle have also changed their outfits. Okay, Labrava, she has let's see her costume is made out of special materials, so yeah. So it will grow and shrink when she goes into her smart state. So basically, like the same but more fabric wise. Basically, a similar material to the armor that Saiyans use in their armor, so they don't break their armor when they go into Ozaru forms. Okay, so yeah, let's see. Okay, so yeah, anywho, let's get back. Okay. Hey, but the look of it is the look of it is okay, and Gentle's costume is made from supreme very very supremely breathable of fibers. Okay, so anywho, and Labrava's it's more fiber wise than actual armor. So like fibers uh, li- infused with the same a similar kind of armor to Saiyan armors that they use in their Ozaru transformations. Okay. Anywho, who now they both look they both okay, so Labrava has a mask that looks like Spider Gwen or Ghost Spider's mask on her face, while the rest of her body well looks like looks like uh looks like a SWAT commander's uh, a SWAT commander's uniform arm arm, and she will still have her pigtails out, so there will be holes in her mask. Well, actually, it will show off her entire hair. Here. While Gentle, well, he has a mask similar to similar to the mask of Shocker from Spider-Man and he also has the rest of his body is also of a SWAT commander's uniform. Now for the color schemes, the white, both of their will be for Labrava. It will be pink with red with red highlights of on her eyes. He's on her mask, I mean. And gentle, for him, his the fabric that touches his body will be silver. Oh, and just so you know, Gentle's hair is also exposed as well. So yeah, and for the utilities stuff, it will actually be black. While the buttons, no, oh, while the zippers, no, all the buttons on his on all of his utility parts will be white. Okay. Anywho, let's get back into the video. Oh, okay. So yeah. Anywho, they are going to be helping patrol, helping to patrol the UA campus, but inside the stadium, so they can see their sensei and senpai in the ways of the curse mark arc to see them show off. Okay, so yeah. Oh, and LaBrava's hero name is the loving heroine Otohime. Okay? And for gentle criminal, his hero name is now Gentle Defender. Okay, so yeah. Anywho, let's get back into the video. So yeah. Okay, so yeah. Hold on. Needed a cough. Okay, so yeah. Anywho. Okay, everything goes like in canon, blah 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 blah. Deku makes his speech because, he's the top earner of the points in the entrance exam, and this is how it goes. It doesn't matter to me, being a hero, while it's a glamorous job, while it's a good job to have, you shouldn't really consider it a job. It's either you could either call it a duty or a calling. Money is just an added bonus, but don't let the money or the fame go to your head. There are way too many heroes that fall victim to one or both of those things. And just because your quirk is weak or villainous doesn't matter. Anyone can be a hero. If it's a weak quirk, then you just need to strengthen it. And if it's a so-called villainous quirk, and you need to figure out other ways to use it that don't seem villainous. And for those who become villains because they want to be villains, not because something happened to them that made them want to be villains, those are the true villains. And villains right now, Nezu were mistreated, and became villains. Nezu has started a redemption program. It's already been approved by the Hero Safety Commission. So yeah. And after going through this course, you can become a hero. But remember, if you become a hero just for the fame and fortune, then I suggest as you go into another line of work other than going back to villainy. Because just because heroes are mostly considered to be pro heroes doesn't mean you cannot be a nurse, a police officer, or any other kind of job where you help out others, because even they are heroes. They might not be paid or get the same fame as pro heroes do, but they are still heroes as well. Anywho, who yeah, let's just get this over with. I want to get back to training to get stronger so I can protect my friends and family. Emily, and just so you know, if you want to threaten my friends and family, I won't exactly actually show you any real mercy if you want to try and do that. And that's not a threat, it's a promise. So, yeah. Let's get this sports festival over with. Okay, everything goes like in canon. Blah, 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 blah. So I'm going to skip right ahead to the cavalry battle. So the obstacle course race goes like in canon, but Izuku actually destroys the 0 pointers, and also manages to get first place, with everyone else in canon having the same places that they did in canon. Okay, so yeah. Okay, everyone's canon teams are going to be the same. Okay, so he actually uses a new aspect, of his so-called quirk, which allows him to grow big enough to be the horse for Hatsume. I mean, Ochaka and um, the guy with the shadow quirk. Sometimes I'm not good with remembering names. Okay, so Tokoyami. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so Ochaka will be balancing on his head while Mei is balancing on his right shoulder while Tokoyami is balancing on his left shoulder. Okay, so yeah. And he fully transforms, making him kind of look like a bulkier, or you could say like a pseudo version of Iron Man's Hulkbuster armor. Okay, so yeah. Anywho, okay, so Todoroki and Bakugo still try to attack him, but he actually uses his jets to fly up, leaving Todoroki to get back onto the to go after the other competitors. Blah 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 blah. and while in the air, Tokuyami and Mei both fend off Akugo with Tokuyami's dark shadow and let's see. See, and May's using a support item that looks like Whiplash's whips from Iron Man Armored Adventures. If you haven't seen that series, then he's a robot in it, and his whips are made up of little arrowhead-shaped bombs, which they can detach. So yeah, I suggest you watch this Iron Man Armored Adventure series. It's really good. Okay, so yeah. While Aka actually has a support item that allows her to 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 help keep Bakugo away by having support items that make her have another set of arms that will help her keep Bakugo back. Okay, so yeah. Anywho, the fight, then everything else goes like in canon, blah 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 blah. Every fight like in canon is still the same. The outcomes are the same except for Deku's fights. Alright, so yeah. Him versus Shinso. He doesn't let Shinso rile him up, even after talking bad about his Ocha-chan. So he just fully transforms using his jets to propel himself so fast that he that grabs Shinso and then just pushes him outside of the arena. And then when he's declared the winner, he tells Shinso that I know about your quirk. And like I said, some people might call it villainous, but you can definitely become a hero with it. If you want to, I can get a racer head to train you, and I don't mind helping you out as well by training you as well. Oh, and Shinso is shocked about this, and then we cut to his battle between him and Todoroki. Okay, so yeah, he tries to use his Heaven Ice Piercing move on Deku, but Deku uses Particle Style Dismantling Wave, Ava, and then Particle Style, Particle Clone Jutsu, and then when he's distracted enough, he uses Particle Style Dragon Jutsu on him, causing Todoroki to be launched out of the arena, but he miscalculated the trajectory, so he was almost Todoroki almost got slammed into the into the bleachers, but thankfully Gentle and Labrava managed to catch him before he hits, and that's actually where I'm going to be leaving it off. So yeah, like, comment, and subscribe, but I'm not doing this for that. Just trying to get doing things my own way and getting out my creative juices. Yes, I said juices. Bye.